My name is Paul Morrison. I am a junior here on the Tempe campus studying secondary education with a focus in chemistry. And what I wanted to start off talking to you guys about was just let you know that we are in the midst of a crisis here, specifically in Arizona. And I know when I first heard that, I was like, okay, there's a lot of crises going on right now. Like, we live in some crazy times. But they're a very local one and a very important one that I doubt many of you have heard about, and that is a crisis in literacy. And what I mean by that is right now in Arizona, an incredibly large amount of third grade students do not read at their grade level. And you might be thinking, oh, why third grade? That seems like kind of an arbitrary number. Third grade is the year where the curriculum stops focusing on teaching students how to read, and then it goes more into teaching them the content. So if students don't know how to read by the time they're done with third grade, they're not going to be able to learn anything because they won't be able to read the textbooks and learn, from their teachers and everything. So third grade is an incredibly important age. And what I want to talk to you guys about is a solution, and a solution that I'm helping with, and a solution that is open to any of you guys in here. And like Neil said, that way is through a nonprofit. And I work with an organization called Read Better, Be Better. They started here in Phoenix just a couple years ago. And the goal is to improve those third grade literacy rates. And how they do that is by pairing third grade students with eighth grade students, and they kind of read to each other. They teach each other, they work with each other, they form this relationship, this very close one-on-one bond with each other. And through that, they're able to learn from each other and teach each other. They both read the stories to each other. They both make notes in the books while they're reading it, what they're thinking, any relations they make to their regular life, any questions they have, and it's an incredible thing to watch. Some numbers that we have for the organization as of 2015, 93% of the participants believe that they're better readers after the completion of the program, and 99% of participants would attend the program again if they could. And we just think these numbers are amazing to see that we only work with these students 2 days a week for about an hour a day. So just that little bit of time can have such a huge impact on these students. And what I want to tell all of you about today is I was kind of like this my freshman year. There might be some of you out there who you're here in the teacher's college, but maybe you're not quite sure if you want to be a traditional teacher. You're not quite sure if you want to be in the classroom 5 days a week. And that's perfectly okay. Anybody out here who's this educational studies major or an ed exploratory major right now, there are other options besides just being in the classroom where you can have a huge impact on students' lives and really help them out. You don't just have to be sitting in front of them lecturing at them all the time. So like I said, I work for a nonprofit, and it's an amazing way. It's a great supplement to the traditional schooling system. You get to work with the students in a different fashion, but you still get to help them out. And you don't even have to work with the students directly. I don't work with them directly. I'm just an intern for them. So I just do kind of behind the scenes stuff. I write grant applications. I make sure the books and the pencils that they use are all in good order. I don't even talk to the students at all. So I just kind of work behind the scenes, but I know that what I'm doing still has an impact on them. And I just wanted to let everybody know here that you don't have to be in front of them in the classroom. You can help students dozens of different ways. Like Dean Vasile said, you can work in a zoo, in a museum, whatever you want to do. There's so many ways to help students. So if you're here, but you're not quite sure if you want to be a teacher, don't be discouraged from changing your major. There's still tons of things you can do, and the education field really does lead into a lot of different paths.